Hey friends, I'm out here fishing today. And you know, fishing and lead generation are so similar because we're trying to put out the best thing out there that'll attract the biggest and the best fish. It's the same thing with our lead generation. We're trying to attract our ideal clients. And so we use things to attract them and bring them towards us. Same thing with fishing. We try to use the best lures or flies or the things that the fish want. And we give it to them and they come to us and then we reel them in. So I've been working with entrepreneurs just like you for the last 20 years, and it's been such a rewarding experience. But one of the things I found is that so many businesses suffer from cash flow problems. In a recent survey, 88% of businesses say they suffered from cash flow issues. Do you want to know why that is? It's because they don't have effective lead generation processes in place that bring in new leads and sales on a regular basis. So to help, I've created a 3-video series. It's called the 5-minute lead generation makeover. I've created 5 really short videos of things that you can do today that will dramatically improve your lead generation efforts. So we're going to get started with video number 1. In video number 1, we're going to talk about the Grunt test. Does your website and materials pass the Grunt test? So let's get started with video number 1.
Well, here we are. We're back in the office, and now we're talking about the Grunt test. And you say, well, what is the Grunt test? The Grunt test is when someone comes to your website or sees your marketing materials, within 3 to 5 seconds, they should be able to go, oh, yeah, okay. And they get it. They understand who the target audience is. They understand what you do, how you serve your audience, the desired end result, and maybe there's a time frame in there. And we need to put that above the fold, front and center, so that people can see it immediately. Now, the objective is we're trying to attract our ideal customer, but we're also trying to repulse those customers or those people who just waste our time, who will never buy. So we want to put this, we call it the unique selling proposition. Some people call it an elevator pitch. Other people call it slogan. I really don't care what you call it. But for today's tip, what I want you to do is I want you to take your USP. Now remember, your USP usually calls out your target audience, tells them how you serve them, their desired end result, and gives a time frame. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to have all 4. The more well-known your brand is, the less you need to say. If you're just starting out, then you probably need all 4 of those elements when no one knows who you are or what it is you do. So let's look at a couple examples of websites or people that pass the Grunt test. So number 1, we have John Maxwell. Here it is, right here, front and center above the fold. My name's John, and I'm your friend. You want to live a life that matters? You're ready to go the journey, but every new adventure needs a trustworthy guide. So right here, John's saying, look, you want to change? I'll be your guide, and I'm your trustworthy guide. Everybody needs a friend to go with them and a mentor to show the way. Let's go the journey together. That's fantastic. You know exactly what it is John Maxwell does. Let's look at another example. Becoming Your Best. These are former clients of mine. Here's their USP or elevator pitch. Helping you develop high-performing teams and employees because great leaders will produce great results. Boom, you know exactly what it is they do when you go to their website. So they pass the Grunt test. Let's look at another example. Story Brand. Workshops to help you clarify your message, revolutionize your marketing, connect with customers, and grow your company. Boom, you know exactly what they do. They help you clarify their message. And let's see. Red Door Designs, another example. Websites that work, brands that tell a story, attract more customers with an authentic connection, clear strategy, plus clean design. So you're starting to get the picture here. These websites, these examples all pass the Grunt test because immediately when you go to them, You look at that, you look at their elevator pitch or their slogan or the USP, and you say, oh, yeah, that's for me. Or you say, oh, that's not for me. So you know instantly in the first 3 to 5 seconds. So here's your challenge for today's video. Go make a change to your website. Put your USP front and center right there where everyone can see it, so that when people come, they know exactly what it is you do, how you do it, how you serve them, their desired end result, and hopefully a time frame in there as well. Okay, so go make that change, and you'll see that that will make a dramatic difference on your lead generation efforts. We'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about your call to action.